Okay, so here we are. Second half. First half. The I'll just say it was a game of thirds. First third was all Tufts. Had a great save on the keeper, who tipped it over or knocked it off the crossbar. They had another fantastic save by the goalkeeper. Had a couple really good chances, just struggled to put them away. St. Olaf rose into the game, manages to get the go-ahead goal, and then Tufts a few minutes later lumps the ball into the middle, some popcorn, drops in front of somebody who drills the ball in the back of the net, tied 1-1, and I think that's a fair score. So this is going to make for an interesting half. It's a good. That's no foul. Boo. I guess he paused it for a potential penalty. No, that's legit. No. No. I don't think so. I mean, that's soft. That that's soft. That would be soft. That would be soft. This if he's gonna, I'm not too sure about that one. I mean, it looks like almost like their shoelaces got tied up. You know, like, yep, okay, okay. Yeah, I just don't think there was enough there. Just don't think there was enough there. But again, that does sort of show the hard thing that teams you forget in playing in the NESCAC is you do have to be relentless, like relentless on attack, relentless defending. And I just think it's you really gotta they really gotta push for it. And that's sort of their game plan style. Um, oh, well done. No. It's not a bad ball. Oh, Out wide. There you go. Now you're isolated. 1v1. Oh, okay. That's a push. Yeah, that was kind of obvious to me. Oh, ooh. It's a good half opportunity. Running away from goal, it's always hard. It's same complexion as first 10 minutes of the first half, where Tufts is like just going and going, and St. Olaf just absorbs his, you know, deals with it as it comes. You know, forces forces Tufts and a yellow card. Man, again, that's just strikes me as 5 minutes in, just okay, have a chat, talk to him. They're both going. Okay, that one's fair. He had no chance at the ball, so it's a really good ball. It's well done. Well, just yeah, maybe number 20 was deserving of the yellow. Sure, no, oof, a little late. Oh, that's well done. Oof. That's a good tackle. No go. They just slowed it up. Oh, they're yellow. Wow. Wow. Just doling them out. I don't know. Yeah, I can make the case either way on that one. You know, there's three ways to control the game, right? As a referee, first one obviously is your whistle. Obviously, the second one are cards. But then the third one that they don't talk a lot about in refing courses that I've attended is your mouth, right? And what you're telling players and what you're talking to players, right? Like you can manage game that way. I don't know. I don't know if that one was. I would have given a card on that one in particular, but I would have given him the guy a. Hey, look, you got to knock that off because your next one will be a card, right? Like you can always put that out there, right? But now he's doled out what 7 cards, I think, 6 cards. So keep going, keep going. Don't slow, keep going. No, if he thinks that's a dive, that's a card. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Get up, young man. They're saying the people that there was not very much contact. I don't know. That video shows me no contact, but what do I know? I'm just a YouTube influencer. That was a joke. It's actually really smart by Tufts. Like, hey, let them have their final third. It gives them a chance to stay organized, see the game in front of them, forces St. Olaf. Um, It's forced them to for St. Olaf to be like really good in finding those spaces. Now they got to step. Tufts has to step. Tufts has to step. Stop arguing. Long throw. Flip throw. Here we go. Mm-mm-mm. It's not a flip throw, but oof. Defending. Tufts. Tufts is a wine and cheese party. They don't argue. I'm not going to post that one, but yes. They articulate their position well. Is that what you're trying to tell me? All right. Now he's isolated one-on-one, right? What is the Timberlake song? Cry me a river. Oh, Lord. Too much fun. If you ever want to see a cool place, I'm sure it's a cool place to watch a basketball game, but the Roanoke gym where they play hoops is stunning. Oh, that was close. I'm I'm told that that was a great defensive play by St. Olaf. Okay. Put your arms down. That's kind of soft. The shove's legit, but it's not a late tackle. short. Oh, just good tackle. Why give it back? This is where St. Olaf is, right? Like, Tufts is sitting back except for their number 20 striker that um, is chasing up top. And Tufts midfield and defensive line is dropped. And so now they're St. Olaf, whereas in the first half they weren't able to, is able to actually connect their backs with their sort of their deeper midfielders and with some control, whereas that's dangerous play. And which is going to cause Tufts to drop back further unless they force themselves to come up, which then you run the risk of just sort of going over top. But at this juncture, I'm like, you let them go over top and chase them back defensively because you have to pick at some point. And right now, you're losing you're losing positionally because you're dropping back so deep, except for your one forward who is, I mean, he's trying to press, but it's largely ineffectual, right? It's just more for effect and forcing them to, this guy's not going to pass the ball, so I'll pass it out to my outside back. And he'll be wide open to make whatever plays necessary. Oh, so now they pressed up higher. But St. Olaf does a good job here. Right. St. Olaf has really grown into the game and really, oh, that's smart play. This is the other thing. Again, Tufts being relentless, getting up, get the ball up top. Let's compete up top, and they're wasteful with the ball because they're not like giving high percentage balls, right? They're just, hey, I'll just hit this ball and see where it goes. And I just think you lose a lot. And there's, again, I want to be careful. There's a lot of different ways to play, right? And that's okay. You can be like, I'm going to send out low percentage balls, but I'm going to make it up in volume, right? I'm going to send 100 balls up top that I'm going to have to compete with. I might not get all 100, but I might get 10 of them into really good opportunities. That's perfectly legitimate. It's not my preferred way. I kind of like a little bit of balance of, hey, can we hold on to the ball to force the other team to run and then put them under pressure in a way that's really dangerous rather than doing these half chances, because again, you're trying to pick away at the opposing team. No matter how you play, you're trying to pick away at them, both soccer wise, positionally, and you try to weaken them in whatever way you can. And so that's my preferred method. Stop complaining. It's a foul. Just now everybody step. Now you take advantage of this, right? There's no go, 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 go. There you go, right? Ah, see, that's the low. But this to me is a low percentage ball, right? The longer, farther you go, the lower your percentage goes down in possession. And so that's a low percentage ball. But if you hit 20 of them, man, you get two. I get it, but that's a great ball. That's a really good ball right there. I don't think that was intentional, but that was another good ball. That's a good ball. Oh, at this rate, I'm not sure if I'll be able to watch the second game. Grr. We'll see. That's really well played. That's really, really well played. It's okay to. Ooh. That's okay. I'll take that, right? Like sometimes I think St. Olaf should test it from distance a little bit rather than knocking it around and trying to get the ball through into the perfect spot. Just freaking rip one from 35. It doesn't matter if it goes out, but then again, that forces defenders to be like, oh, I got to watch that too now, right? Oh, that's a good ball. I didn't know who was out there, but oh, Randy, I totally agree. I agree. That's why I kind of say sometimes I think what I say about Tufts is right. Just I think they play NESCAC ball, right? Like they're just gonna force it, press it, get the ball up top any which way they can, and I think that's very common. Except for Khan, obviously. I think Khan obviously tries to play, but and then the Saint Olaf, they're gonna have a lot fewer. I'll just say opportunities, but those fewer opportunities are very very real. Whereas I think Tufts when they hit the ball, they're going to have a lot of opportunities, but only a few of those are going to be legit, right? Getting to the same place, it's just a matter of how they're doing it. So which is why I love this game because it's such a contrast. I mean, look at these two just totally. And you're right, right? See, that's I'm okay with that. So that should happen every time. The what I was saying is just such a great contrast between two teams, totally different styles and how they play. I really, I really, really enjoy it. Yeah, yeah. I did say Con. I would agree on Bowden. I would Bodine. I would I agree with you there. See, this it's interesting because you watch the teams. Sometimes they almost like it just seems like they forget how to get forward without hitting the ball 30, 40, 50 yards. That's a good ball. Oh, that's a foul. No, it's just a foul. I have not been to St. Olaf, but I have been to Tufts, and they have a ginormous jumbo elephant statue on campus. So if you ever get a chance, go see the jumbo. It's one of the highlights of the trip I made there. I mean, I will give those guys credit. The guy in the orange hat that was standing there, he's been a trooper this whole game. That's a good touch on the ball off the island. I always said that the next time I get to an NCAA final, ooh, Coach Desatel with a yellow card. I wonder why. Wait, Chef Miner with the card. This Tufts has 6 cards. That's what they're telling me. And 21 yellow cards given in 22 games beforehand. Before, and they just have 6 in this game. See, that's wasteful. All right, you work so hard defense. This is the part that I get or I don't get. Like you work so hard defensively, it's okay to get forward, and it's okay to look. But don't kick the ball out of bounds. Like look for the next guy, and if you don't see the next guy, then you turn it back and you look for the guy who's behind you. I just Oh, yeah, I guess Trinity and Emory are scheduled at 6:30, which will be an interesting game as well. Um, is that the fourth referee? I guess that's the fourth official. He's lucky he's all dressed up and warm. Oh, that's a good hit. Oh, I like that. Get a new plan, Stan. This is a great hit. I like this a lot. Boom. I don't know if that was off somebody or, yeah, I guess it's a corner. Oh my gosh. There you go. That's a legit off the header, not like a chaos goal. Which then totally everyone's going to be like, see, that's is why your corner kicks, your theories on corner kicks are totally wrong. But I go back to this is another one where I look at the goalkeeper and I'm like, the ball's floated in. Like it's driven. Nah, it's not driven in, but it's hit. If you're 2 or 3 yards off of your line, let's say 2 yards, that puts the ball 3 yards away. Can you make a play on that? I don't understand. I think that would be that's my expectation as a goalkeeper coach. Like I'm okay with being active off of your line as a goalkeeper and not sort of be just reactive to what's in front of you, right? Oof. All right, 13 minutes. We got to defend better here, obviously. Back door now. Oof. So right there, that would I'd be like, why are we changing? All right, so we're down a goal. Let's do what we do best, right? Don't start going on fishing expeditions by sending these long balls, right? You've been doing well getting out of pressure by knocking the ball around. Keep going. Now you just gotta, that one of those passes has to be forward, like it has to break a line or something. But don't just launch it out there. These guys are, Tufts are a bunch of trees. You know what? So yeah, I don't disagree with. I do think that this is. I do think Tufts has been sort of taking the initiative wherever it can. So yeah, I would say that the score reflects that, where Tufts is constantly just getting the ball forward. And I don't think in this half in particular, Saint Olaf has been terribly effective getting forward. Like it's in the final third. I'll just say in the final third. I think they're able to get the ball forward, but then they collapse a third in that final third. Again, that's a ball that's they're not they haven't played all game. I know, like you got to close them down, close them down, close them down, close them. Oof, terrible touch. Another yellow. I guess they St. Olaf subbed their keeper. Oof. I'm being told that this kid has an assist. I don't know if that's why he's in now. I don't know what that means, but maybe he punted it really far. Or he's got a leg. No, get out. That's not a. All right, do what you do. Do what you do. Okay, there you go. Ugh. There's the guy with the orange hat. It's been a trooper. Oh, wow, look at that. 7 minutes in, and he's already in. He's a big dude. Maybe he'll do a bicycle kick. I'm being told he's 6'4" and is the tallest player. Oh, he's gonna get it. I will say in the second half, I do think Tufts was, you know, a little bit more active to get to goal than, like I said, mentioned earlier, St. Olaf earlier. That's wasteful. It's just wasteful. That's not the what. Ooh, my lord. Oh. Because he sent the ball. Here, the 6'4" sophomore had an assist in a 5-0 win versus Central. They beat the Dutch. He kicked the ball far. What? Is that how he got the assist? This is how he got the assist. Launch it. Oh, he's got a leg on him. Look at that. See, I dig that. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. No, no, no. Don't be saying it's my fault. No. You come out and he makes the second save. I'm okay with that. Oh my gosh. Had his chance right there. Now they stop the clock every extended time and yes. I I think that is accurate. 67 yellows. Yeah. No, no, no. I think it is actually 66 because we thought what was yellow. It wasn't it. Oh, okay. Now it's 67. Oh, they're indeed. They're indeed. I don't think the stat girls can count that high. There's not enough space on the stat book to write that many cards. Oh, Lord. He's 6'4" and he can't catch a ball. That was terrible. No, that was a tough ball to deal with. I'll give him that. You guys bring out the bad in me. Oh. Oh, it's another. I hate this. I really do. I really do. I really do. I really do. And it has. I think there's other ways to bleed the clock, right? Like in the going into the corner. There's 3 minutes left. There's 3 minutes left. Like, don't go into. I would never instruct my teams to go to the corner. Never, never. I'm always get out of the corner. I'm being told this is just Tufts trying to manage the time. I will. I will ask why they go to the. There's so many questions I could ask. But yes, why do they go to the corner? See, my team, the team that I would have, if you caught the first half where I talked about what I would love to have as a team of misfits, where they only wore a t shirt and black shorts, black socks, nothing fancy, and I would have them play in the way that I envisioned the game, I would. One of the things that would be verboten would be to go into the corner to kill time. That's a good ball. The announcer agrees with me. Oh, oh, oh! 6 foot goalie, 6'4" keeper. Oh, and oh, oh my! Oh, go to the corner. Oh, that's a good. Oh, go to the corner. All right, people. Tufts to the final. I will try to be back on for the second game, but I have things to do, people to see, influencing, all that kind of stuff. All right. Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk soon.